My God, you look fantastic.
Hey, Planet Earth, we meet again. Welcome to Anthony Draws Cartoons, the channel where no idea is too crazy. Today's idea involves Christmas, snakes, and reptiles. I'll be drawing 2 Christmas gifts for a client who loves reptiles and houses many of them. And when I found out that she also loves and decorates multiple Christmas trees, more than one, she decorates like a bunch of them every year, my manager Susan and I decided that we needed to do something special for her and combine those 2 things. So, here we go. Grab some hot chocolate, put on an ugly sweater, crank up the volume. Let's make some Christmas reptile magic. Cue the holiday-themed intro. Okay, so this one is going to be a 2-parter. I have 2 different cartoons that I did for this client, and this first one is going to be for a t-shirt. I must admit, whenever I do t-shirt designs, it always takes me a second to sort of like adjust visually, because with t-shirts, minimalist designs tend to work better. Just my personal opinion, I think that the simpler the design, the better it looks when it goes on a shirt, and I have to remind myself whenever I get these kinds of assignments not to get too intricate and make sure that the design is bold enough to stand on its own, knowing that most people are only going to get a quick look at it, since it is going on an article of clothing after all. This is, I think, even more important if it contains a visual joke that has to be recognized with just a quick look. That said, I thought the visual for this one was pretty recognizable, just having the snake eating the Christmas tree and burping up a gift that was presumably underneath it. Hey there, welcome back to my studio.
Welcome back, this is my holiday talk radio voice. You're listening to NPR with Anthony Draws Cartoons. We're glad to have you this holiday season. Thank you for joining us.
I can't do it. Alright, so now that the t-shirt design is done, I've got another cartoon that will be a framed print for this client, and that means I have a little bit more elbow room to really set the scene and add a little bit of depth. So let's make like a Yule log and get cracking. For this one, I wanted to have a lot of reptiles, and I wanted to have a variety of reptile species. At the risk of sounding a little bit corny and cliche, 2020 has been a really rough year for everybody, and I just wanted to do something that really exemplifies the spirit of peace on Earth and have just a whole bunch of characters that all look different, all coming together in the same place as one. Also paying a little bit of homage to, the Christmas classics like Charlie Brown and the Who's from Whoville and the Grinch, but I figured if they're reptiles, what kind of tree would they be decorating? A pretty large percentage of reptile species live in hot and arid climates, so I was Googling what kind of trees live out there. From all the different kinds that I could have picked, there was something about a cactus covered in Christmas lights that was just funny to me, so that's that's what I went with. I really took my time in the early phase of the pencils, and I deliberately went a little slower than I usually do while I was placing all of the characters, because I knew I had to make them all join hands, which meant that sizing was going to need to be planned ahead. So first I lined up a circle around the cactus in the middle, and then from there I sort of divided it up like a pizza, and I made 8 places for each guy to stand. And the tough part with this was figuring out how to get the proportions right and make sure that their arms were long enough so that they could all reach each other while still not being too long for each of their bodies, even though the cartoony style sort of gives a little bit of wiggle room in that area. Hang on, I gotta water myself. Can't let the tree dry out. All right, that'll do for this segue. Up next, we've got inks to draw. Hit it! Can I tell you something? I love Christmas music, and I love when bands and singers put their own spin on traditional Christmas tunes, but what I really love is when artists write new holiday music, especially if it's a band that's maybe like a little bit more niche. Okay, good example. One of my favorite bands is the Mad Caddies. I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago, but they wrote a song called I'm Going Surfing for Christmas. I love that song. It's tongue-in-cheek, it's catchy, it's something different. Leave me some suggestions in the comment section if you have some holiday oddities of your own that are playing in your earbuds. The weirder the better. Alright, let's do some Christmas jokes. What do you call a kid who doesn't believe in Santa? A rebel without a clause. Alright, this was really bad. What does a grumpy sheep say at Christmas? Bah humbug. Alright, I kinda like that one. Why did Frosty ask for a divorce? His wife was a total flake. What do you call an elf wearing earmuffs? Anything you want, he can't hear you. What do you get when you cross a snowman and a vampire? Frostbite. Jack Skellington, I think, would approve of that joke. What's a good Christmas tip? Never catch snowflakes with your tongue until all the birds have gone south for the winter. How does good King Wenceslas like his pizzas? Deep pan, crisp, and even. That's cheesy. I like that one. Alright, that's enough of that. Alright, so we have come to the end of our time here together.
It's been a real treat to have you here on NPR Talk Radio.
Nope, I still can't do it. That voice gives me the creeps. Like NPR, it always makes me think of that SNL sketch. You know exactly which one I'm talking about. Anyway, let's put the final touches on these festive reptiles. Let's finish strong and throw some colors on this bad boy.
Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that if everyone is here to celebrate one day. We have our ups and downs, but when there's love there's always a way. And oh, this time of year we come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day. This year I'll think about how I'm so lucky to have a place that I can come home to. Yes, I am on my way. We'll put our differences aside and just enjoy this moment of peace and love and happiness. We come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day.
Thank you for making it all the way to the end of this video. Of all the billions of videos you could be watching on YouTube right now, you chose mine, and I thank you personally for coming to check out my artwork. If you're Christmas shopping for someone who likes cartoons and comics, check out my store using the link in the video description below. There you'll find prints of my work as well as originals that you can see me create in other videos. Follow me on social media, links also in the description below. Don't forget to pound the like button on your way out, hit subscribe to keep the party going, and leave me a comment so I know that you were here. Have a great rest of your day, have a great holiday, and I will see you in the next video. Catch you later, Planet Earth.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Christmas Tree.
Decorate this.
Ah, my star is not straight. Just imagine if aliens came down and, like, this was the only evidence they had of human life. Like, I know I'm supposed to stick my face through here, but it doesn't stay.
Oh wait, there we go. I gotta like move the camera though, because I want you to get the full effect. Ow! Anyway, let's put the final touches on this. Let's put the final touches on these festive. Anyway, let's put the final touches on.
I'm getting stuck in my Christmas tree.